It's that's the original picture right there. That's her and that's me. I just like to have it everywhere as a reminder of my mom, because that's the only thing I really had of her when I left her.
I never forget the day he brought this little crumpled, wrinkled picture to my wife, and he said, "This is my mother." That's the last time I saw her.
For 14 years, Melvin Keihn has clung to this photo and the memories and solemn promise that came with it. He is the son of the unmarried Sada Johnson and Vanda Keihn, and a survivor of one of the poorest and most war-ravaged countries on earth, Liberia.
The Civil War began in the last days of 1989.
What's happened to the West African nation of Liberia is plain and simple a disaster.
By the time the Civil Wars ended in 2003, an estimated 250,000 Liberians had died, including 50,000 children. Melvin almost became one of them.
The worst is still like in my head. It's just there, like I can't get rid of it.
Very, very, very dangerous. So just rebel eating human being, cutting neck off. It was terrible.
8-year-old kid waking up in the middle of the night, seeing like soldiers over you with guns.
People were being killed everywhere you go. Somebody will arrest you and try to torture you, try to conscript you to be a part of the rebel group.
There are many children who died in their parents' hands. So he was very blessed and lucky to survive during the war.
The relationship between Melvin's parents eventually ended. In 2004, and with his mother Sada's blessings, Melvin left Liberia for the United States, where his father had been granted political asylum. Sada stayed behind.
And I remember saying, if you love me, you'll really go, and if you really want the best for me, you will go and you will make a better life of yourself.
When they came to the airport, the both of them cried together, and he still has a picture from the airport that both of them took together.
He has more than that. This tattoo commemorates that tearful goodbye, word for word.
She hugged me. She said, "Don't you ever forget about me." And I said, "I would never, ever in my life forget about you."
The years passed, but the promise remained. And so did the pain.
I always wish my mother was there to celebrate my birthday. I wish she was there when I was graduating from high school. Can't tell you how many times I had been down. I just up crying for my mom. Like I miss her.
That was just a boy who had a hole in his heart and his soul about his mother.
Our mission was we need to get Melvin back to Liberia. We need to get him to see his family, see his mom.
He needed to get hugged. He needed to be 8 again.
In late June, Melvin began the 21-hour journey from his present to his past.
Because I want her to be surprised. I want her to be so surprised. Like, I just want to see the look on her face. It's going to be the best thing ever. Like, first thing I'm going to tell her I love her.
We're here, baby. We're here.
When we landed, I wasn't nervous at all. But now that we're in the car heading over to see my mom, now I'm getting nervous again.
It is a 45-mile drive from the capital city of Monrovia to Melvin's birthplace in Kakata. Kakata is where his unsuspecting mother and several of Melvin's siblings are visiting a relative. You ready, Melvin?
So sorry I'm gone so long. I'm so sorry. It's the best feeling ever, man. Sadness, pain. 14 years. Just been taken away. It's the best feeling ever, man.
Did you ever think you'd see him again?
That was my belief. And I love him. I love him. I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I'm a baby.
The wars have ended, but the despair remains. Liberia is a country where electricity, running water, and indoor plumbing are non-existent for most, including the 26 people shoehorned into a shack made mostly of mud, the same shack where Melvin once lived.
My mother, me, like we all survived civil wars, and now I am living a life that I never really thought I would ever be living. And that's one thing that I'm always grateful for.
14 years and nearly 5,000 miles once separated a mother from her son.